They ask me what I'm coaching, right? I said, bro, I'm coaching life.
You got a clip?
Yeah.
All right, bet.
I haven't had one in a little while.
Nah, that's cool. Fly.
Yo.
That's fire. That was the spot? Yo, did you hear the jazz
Bistro
flute?
Biss, yo, you gotta go to Bistro
Yo.
Bistro. I'm throwing it out there, bro.
That's
Throwing the
real
name out
player
there, man.
vibes.
That was fun, bro. That was a lot of fun. Yo.
Did you do the Delroy Lindo when that was on?
No, we
off
was
the Five
see,
Bloods?
how they had it set up. We was mad because they sat us actually behind where we couldn't really see it. So she had to go up there and actually take that video that we had and listen to them. But it was two black dudes up there. It was fire, man. GDC, Bistro Biss.
The live music is always a vibe.
Live jazz music on Sundays for brunch from like 12 to 3. And they go pretty long. Like they'll have little breaks in between for like 5 minutes and then they play like 3-4 songs in a row. And then
That's super
you know,
cool.
they get the little claps and everything, good food, good ambiance. It's inside of a hotel, so it's like
What
a
kind of
hotel
food?
joint. I think they called it like French something. But they had like the regular options. They
Okay.
did regular options. Now I got the chicken and waffles, man. You know how I get down.
Chicken and waffle,
Brunch.
safe bet.
Going down, it's easy. It's the easiest thing for me to get. But she got the some kind of eggs Benedict joint. It was way better than mine. So I
Joe got the
that.
classy meal.
I should have got that. I loafed a little bit. But nah, this was a good time. We went out. This was the holiday weekend. Y'all get into anything with the holiday Memorial Day weekend?
Just cook.
Cookouts?
Yeah, I was
Anybody
on the
get
grill.
some grills on? Yeah.
That grill was
Yeah, I
sizzling.
definitely had to cook up some burgers yesterday, just because. We
Yeah.
recording this the day after Memorial Day.
I just
so.
dropped some food off.
Dog, I seen you going crazy. What did you make? I saw you had the butter. I'm
trying to
like,
be fast
my
with that.
man Zay be having the butter.
Oh no, I
bro.
had to make the butter the night before, yo. I had to make the butter.
Yo had that. What? It was garlic butter.
Nah, well, garlic was in it.
Okay.
And a few other things.
Okay. Yeah, you can't give out all the game.
I mean, a little thyme was in there. You know, there's a few other things. You gotta have some citrus, some other things. You know what I mean? But yeah, steak, chicken, brats, salmon, shrimp,
Fire.
peaches. That's a lot of people's favorite in my family when I
Yeah, you be going crazy with the peaches. Pause.
and I feel like something else. Oh, yeah, it was something. It was a couple other things, but yeah. The Ashley, she did the mac and cheese and veggie and stuff like that. So we pulled together and got it popping.
Yeah.
A good time.
Yeah.
Can't go wrong with that. I made it out. We made it out a little bit this weekend. Mostly, it was that on Sunday. Saturday night, we had went out to like a '90s, early 2000s R&B party.
Oh, how was that? I've been wanting to try one of them.
I'm not gonna lie. The DJ did okay with some of the songs, but like a strong majority of that didn't feel like early thousands to '90s R&B. This just sound like popular songs that were coming out around the time. So I was a little upset, but
It just wasn't deep cuts.
he did pretty good. He did
Okay.
pretty good. He kept us moving, and drinks were pretty good. They weren't expensive. Nice little venue they had it at, but I did find out the racket that they doing, and I gotta respect the game. But it's like people that come together and they'll basically kind of lease out areas that they kind of make parking lots now, and then they can charge whatever they want to charge. And they have like 3 of them in this area that we went to for this. And they was charging $40 for the parking. But it was no street parking, so they got a monopoly over there. They cleaning up. It was a lot of cars in that thing.
Yeah.
$40 a
Good
car.
business move. Whoever owned that
Oh
lot,
my
smart
God,
man.
bro. And they packing you in. Like, it's not no, like,
Yeah.
you basically got to get out some of them and have them park the car because they got to move cars and got to leave keys certain instances.
Oh, yeah,
Like,
they got you.
Man, bro.
Got
Y'all
him.
got it. But I respect the hustle. You got to respect the hustle.
Yeah, that's a good business venture, and it's
Especially
a
in DC,
low
it's
maintenance
expensive.
job.
It's expensive in DC. You got to have some
Yeah.
hustles down there, man.
47 hustles.
God damn.
You can come up. You don't even got to buy a building and have an establishment. If you just in apartment spot, you just buy a lot.
You just need a space.
Yeah.
Like that's what they have. They literally have
Yeah.
a space where they can park
up.
cars. That's it. They don't have anything
It's a
there.
business.
Genius.
Yo, and I hate to get back on the grill, but yo, Dad, he called me on Sunday and was like, "Yeah, you want to cook out real quick?" I'm like, "Of course." And he went to Wegmans because it was just me and him, so it's like, all right, bet. And yo, he had these cheddar jalapeno burgers from Wegmans, some kind of cheese ground turkey turkey burgers for my mother. Then he said he looked up a recipe and marinated some shrimp. And then he had a ribeye steak. Yeah, and I think that's all we did that day. But the shrimp turned out immaculate. I might be
grilled
the
shrimp
shrimp
is
god,
OD.
bro.
Grilled shrimp is OD.
Shrimpy Steve, bro. I might really do that, bro. Like cause some, you know how when you grow shrimp, it'd be like it's a little overcooked, like just a little. Nah, this was like
Nah, it's a way you
You got to know how to do it.
this
Yeah.
was beautiful.
You gotta do it.
Yeah, you got to know how to do it.
But Dad said he marinated the shrimp in like I think he said olive oil, garlic, rosemary, something else, and some random seasonings. But it was
Yeah, you definitely got.
It was
you get on
fire.
that grill. Like if you really, really like, it's like okay, I know I'm gonna be grilling this day. You gotta do the marinations the night
Facts.
before.
yeah.
You gotta do it the night before. Even with
Yeah.
with steak, if you do this, just even before I put the butter on and all that other stuff with other stuff in it, just salt and pepper, the right amount, and keep it on like the cooling rack or whatever. And just
Yeah.
let that joint sit in the fridge, yo.
Next joint you have, I'm gonna marinate some boneless, skinless chicken thighs in a Walker's Wood jerk seasoning, and then put my little extra sauce on there. It's gonna be a good time.
We definitely gotta do a.
My peoples don't like when the jerk chicken be hot, but it's like
No, you
I
gotta
like the
have- you gotta
real
have-
like
you gotta
Jamaican
have-
jerk chicken.
have-
Yeah,
Yeah, it's jerk chicken.
yeah.
Expect
You be like that. It's too hot. I'm like, all right, I get it.
Yeah. Even the mild is hot. Jerk chicken, bro.
Yeah.
I've ordered the mild. It's still hot. You know what I mean? It's jerk chicken, like I said. It's
Yeah.
the seasoning.
And I got to give a big kudos to you again, Zay, for telling the future. I guess Zay was right about Indiana.
Get 'em
they
outta
got
here,
roasted.
bro.
No, at first I was trying to fight for him because like the first two games were really close. Then it's just like, bro, y'all not.
Recency bias, yo. I told you, you have a lot of that. You see things and you get
Didn't
and
play
get
anybody
you-
healthy.
exactly.
Yo, like,
You get pulled into it and you.
Yeah, they
it's so
played well,
funny.
though.
team to make
They,
it.
I mean, it wasn't like they got blown out.
Yeah, they didn't get blown out except for
But
the last
They
game. It
gonna
was kind
lose,
of
though,
bad.
like-
They got swept.
I said a gentleman sweep at best, yo.
I thought they was gonna win 2. I think I said 2.
There
Man.
was no way.
Yeah.
I had no way in
I thought-
hell that they was winning.
I thought Halliburton was going to start shaking off one day. Miles Turner was just
You know
gonna
how
turn up,
sometimes
and then
Tatum and them be
people was
just
just going to be
eating,
getting
like,
bored.
But that's,
loafing.
but that's the thing.
But it don't matter. With
They
this
did
team,
that
yo.
a couple of games and they couldn't win. That's how you know that team was
Yeah.
is so inferior because they were trying to give away a couple. The Celtics tried to give away a couple.
Facts.
They couldn't get the giveaway game that the Celtics.
It
tried
was
to
making me so mad because I wanted them to sweep them because we had already talked that trash, and I felt like did we get too preemptive with the first game because it was kind of close.
I felt so confident in
Nah.
that series.
You
like
knew.
I felt so
Zay
confident.
knew.
I didn't. I wanted I thought they could have got the
It
dubs.
looks like the Mavs gonna go to the finals.
Yeah.
That's
Man, the
I ain't gonna
Timberwolves
lie.
that kind
so
of
they
threw
gonna
me
get
off.
there, yo.
Timberwolves
I
threw
ain't
me
gonna
off.
lie.
bro.
No, this is a
I wanted the
testament to
Timberwolves to
Luka,
win that.
bro. Like he been playing like an
And
animal, bro.
Kyrie.
Kyrie too.
This
Kyrie
is why
too.
I felt comfortable.
Yeah.
They was in their second year, and I seen Kyrie with LeBron.
Yeah.
Like
What
Luka's
happened
the
with
closest.
Tim Hardaway's son? Is he still
He
on the
got
squad?
hurt. I
He
think.
hurt?
Yeah,
All right.
he always on and off.
I'm not gonna hold you though. It's like you said, Luca, Kyrie, good shit. But the
defensive
supporting
players?
cast,
Yeah.
oh my goodness,
Yeah,
Gafford, and all,
everybody hooping.
Gafford from
Two big
DC,
men.
coming from DC, and that trash squad he was on to this now. I know he is elated.
I would be, yeah, he deserves it. He deserves every
I
moment of
want DC to
winning.
be better, yo, because I go
Whoa.
to games every year,
Nah,
and
the
it just be a
Wizards.
tough watch.
Woo, that was bad.
Nah,
past
this
year.
last year though, they was man.
Now I will
And
say
the Bulls
this.
is man. So
What's his
if
name
you
was
worse than
fun
that,
to watch though.
Oh, JP,
Yeah,
shoot that
he was
joint.
hilarious.
You gotta shoot that joint, JP.
As soon as I got there late, the game I went to, I only went to one this year, but against the Knicks, and it was like, why is he on the bench? It's like midway. It's not even fully. It might be 7 minutes left in the first. I'm like, why would he be out so early? he was out for like almost
But he had some early
the next
fouls?
quarter.
He might have been
No,
early
I
foul,
looked
no
up at
foul?
the joint, no foul trouble,
Dang.
no nothing.
I
I'm
thought
like,
he
yo,
had the
what
early
did,
foul
yo?
trouble. He probably
What did
cussed out
do?
somebody on the bench.
I ain't gonna lie.
As soon as he came in, he did some wild spin joint and threw up some crazy joint, and it was bad. Yo, I was like, oh man, that's why, yo.
man.
He's been bugging out, yo.
Hopefully he take his time, go back, get back and recalibrate, start practicing in the gym some, get back
I think
into
he would.
it.
I think he was just low key depressed. Think about going from Golden State to being there, bro.
No, bro.
But
Can't do
DC though,
that.
man, you
Can't do that.
can move and shake.
This was his team.
I understand the
Shake where he was
basketball
at,
team.
yeah.
But his
Yeah.
whole thing was he couldn't be the starter there. Now you got your own squad and
Cheeks.
it's bad.
But I don't think he's as bad as everybody thinks. It's just being
Nobody in
going
the
from
NBA
being
is
on
bad.
on
He was
Golden
tamed-
State
he
to
was
that
tamed
bad.
correctly
It's
with
crazy.
Golden State.
Yes.
Oh, I want to just to go back to that Indiana and Celtics
Yeah, let's get
track.
back to
salute to my guy. I've always bigged him up, Jaylen Brown. You know, one of the most overlooked players. Now, granted, he's
Eastern
the highest
Conference
paid player in
MVP.
the NBA
Salute
this
to
year.
him.
But that comes based off of like when it's your time, it's your time. But like just period, like he didn't make an All NBA team. Yo, they talked about how the whole second half of the year he was arguably the best player on the Celtics. Yo, they love Tatum.
Yo, he's strong,
And Tatum
bro.
nice, but they love Tatum. I'm like, yo, they give him way too much
Jalen
credit, yo.
was bullying
He
Halliburton,
was
yo. A
cooking.
few times I saw Halliburton need to get in the weight room, son. God damn.
Yeah,
The
he is
rebound
kinda
he had
lame.
on him one time, Halliburton was clearly over top of him, had that rebound. And you just see Jalen come in. Give me that thing. You need to.
He had the key.
Nah, it's been
defensive
good
plays
basketball.
in that first game.
Yeah, he won it. He
hit the
deserved.
three.
You think he deserved an MVP? The Eastern
Absolutely, he was like
Conference
29 and like he was killing
Yeah,
that series.
I
He
thought
was
so.
the best player.
I just wanted to see. Yeah.
I seen Jason Tatum shooting wild step back. Yo, it was a point in the lane, yo, at the first game where they could have probably put it away a little earlier. He's right by the rim for the layup. Maybe he gets fouled or whatever. He takes a dribble back out and then does a fadeaway three. He went further away from the basket and then shot a fadeaway three right in the arc and missed. I'm like, yo, this dude be killing me.
Yeah,
You know who does that often,
Kills
but
me.
they're nice?
Who?
Carl Anthony Towns, bro.
Oh, my
I'm like, bro, why are you shooting a goddamn post
I'm happy
fade
you
right
said
now?
that.
Like, please lay the ball up.
Was there
yo.
anything else left
You
on that
remember on
Celtics
the-
joint though?
All right, let's get this.
All right, my bad, my bad,
No,
my
no,
bad,
because
my
we
bad.
gonna
We gotta
get
get to that. We gotta
No,
spend
it's
time
just when
on
you
that.
said that. When you
No,
said
no,
that, I
That's
was
what
like,
I'm saying.
whoa.
We got to spend time on that. Let's see if there's anything else with this Pacers
But
Celtics.
basically, like, he's gonna Jaylen Brown. They're gonna have to trust him to take the game home at the end of these games because Tatum looked unsure of himself a lot of times, and let Tatum cook early and let Jaylen Brown take him home. But I feel like politics starts getting into play where it's like Tatum is the guy, so he has to shoot the. It's like, yo, it doesn't have to be like that. Think about when LeBron.
You know how the
played with-
NBA
when
is, though.
LeBron
They
played with
weird
Kyrie.
because he the face.
A lot of times LeBron be like, yo, I cooked for 36 minutes. Take us home the last two.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why I always like that match pairing together because LeBron was like, listen, that's what you do right at this point. I'm gonna get every triple double that we need.
Yeah.
Do every defensive play that we need. I just need you to get buckets in that fourth quarter. And if we need a shot to be hit on a one-on-one play or something like that, I'm gonna hand it to you. So that's why I'm like, yo, if y'all, because they're gonna play Luka and them, and they're gonna need to understand who that closer is because the Mavs got the best two closers in the game.
Yeah,
we can
for
roll over
sure.
to that next series, yo.
For
Yeah,
sure.
let's get it. Let's get it.
Well,
I'll start with Cat.
Yeah, because this is a
the
Tuesday night when we
disappointing-
recording.
Disgusting play of Cat.
Yeah, but I want the Timberwolves to win at least 1 or 2 games. Like, I really think they can
It's
win
over,
tonight.
bro. This joint over.
I think they could win.
This joint.
They just gotta like. I feel like Anthony Edwards has to have one of them nights because he had some shots last game where he started heating up. I'm like, yo, if he get that going, Carl Anthony Towns play well, and Rudy Gobert get in there, like they got a good team, yo.
Ain't gonna get a lot of. Some of it is one he talks trash, but I mean I don't have an issue with that. Plus all the other people,
I still like
the
the
MJ
kid.
joint is too unnecessary. Sometimes
Too
it's
early.
fun though. But
We
Too
put
early.
that on him, yo, as in like the internet. We
Yeah.
put that
Yeah,
on.
yeah, absolutely. But he
Even though he
wear
wear the sleeves
some of
and
the-
shit. He
and
do
some
wear-
of them shots,
he
like,
wear the
when he do,
leg
like, his-
sleeve like
yeah,
Jordan.
yeah,
He look like Jordan.
No,
yo.
third
You
quarter,
like
third
sometimes.
quarter,
Like you
last
imitated
game.
that, Brandon.
That dunk that last game.
Yo, did you see that post
Gafford,
fade he
we
did?
was just
It like
talking
a
about
15
Gafford.
footer. He did like a 15-footer. It looked just like Jordan.
My whole
that
thing though,
dunk,
like
though,
I
was
was
crazy.
coming around to, it's like he gonna get a lot of blame. And listen, when you becoming a superstar like
That's
that,
what you gotta
it's
do.
gonna happen. But Dog, they would have a better chance if the other All-Star
That was what I'm about to
would
say.
play, and the Defensive Player of the Year would play like the Defensive Player
The
of the
man
Year.
been playing out his mind this whole playoffs. Why is there nobody else doing this? Why? What happened to Cat?
Yeah.
The Defensive Player of the Year, Rudy. What happened to
Luka
these
been
big
shaking
men,
off
bro?
on Rudy Gobert, bro.
Rudy is cooked barbecue
Straight wait till
chicken
he
when
get in
he's
his face
out
and then
outside of the
just
paint.
jam.
If he's outside the paint, he's
Yo,
barbecued.
He only
bro.
has like 3 blocks in 3 games. He's not doing anything inside the paint.
that too.
Get active, bro.
Bro,
Yo.
3 blocks in 3 games is crazy.
That's
for
because
Defensive Player of
the
Year.
switches is killing him, bro. He has nothing.
And you
that
play
he
like
can
40
do,
plus
bro.
minutes in the playoffs, so you really on the court even
And then
more than the rest
Cat,
of the season.
the disappointing thing about Cat is like, yo, why don't you go in the post?
go hard
bro?
sometimes.
If he was in the paint, they wouldn't be able to lose.
Yes.
You would
Let's
never
go
lose.
hard sometimes.
Go in the
Pause.
post, bro.
Like, bro, just go up there. Like, yo, last game he had a fast break. Stop.
I swear to
Then
God.
did like a fadeaway, like
I think it was on Derek White.
weird. Like, yo, why didn't you just go in and
In the
dunk?
post, he did a fadeaway on Derek
What
White.
was this year?
This was this
Like, last
series.
game,
No,
bro.
Derek White is on the.
No, you're right. You're right. This was a different
Celtics.
joint then. It was somebody little.
Somebody
he definitely
shouldn't be
did
doing it.
that. He should
Nah,
not be doing no
wait,
post shit.
Yo, he should have never stopped. Even if he just went up and did the ugly
I hate his
two-man,
game.
just
I
yo,
mentioned this once,
score.
and I was like, I hate his game.
Run.
You know, I hate
Score,
his game
please,
so
bro.
bad. That's why they keep
go
talking about him
hard,
to the
bro.
Knicks. I'm like, no, we don't. He don't.
He
fit
is
the Knicks
nice, though.
culture.
Some games he do be
does
shaking
not
off,
fit
bro.
The Knicks culture. The only way the only thing that if he could buy in, Tibbs is really good with maximizing bigs, whether they aren't offensive, whatever they got.
Didn't he have
knows how to
them?
maximize them. No,
He was a Timberwolves coach at one point though.
Tibbs
Yeah,
was he? Oh,
he
they
was a
were
Timberwolves
early.
coach when Justin
Yeah.
Butler was there.
When
I mean, not
he was
Jimmy
young,
Butler.
that's
because he
right.
stole the whole Bulls roster.
Yeah.
that
Think
year.
about it though. Remember, Cat was making All-Star teams, and then he went on a stretch of not making All-Star teams.
Right.
Then he started making it again recently. But yeah, Tibbs is getting a good amount of him. Cat was playing. To me, I like Cat game a little bit more back then. Remember, he recently started shooting way more and more. That wasn't his game like that. He would shoot them, but now it's like that's like more than half his shots.
Yeah.
I'm not, but I'm just, yo, if you want to be like that post fade kind of player, but like, yo, sometimes if it's a fast break, you got the open lane, yo, please just go.
Go in. Bro.
He gotta watch
Like,
Dirk.
why would you do a step back right
Because even
there?
remember when Dirk used to do the fade, Dirk would get you. Because Dirk would never do necessarily the full post up moves. He would get you. He get that weird little. I'm not very athletic, but he could
Yeah.
just maneuver his
He used
body.
his weight.
Remember his back poster? So
Yeah.
his post up
He
game
was
was
nice,
so
though.
ugly.
His
but he would
post
get you in a
fades was
position.
crazy, yo.
His post
And then
ugly
he would hit
fade is
that
on
little, like,
their court.
that joint
bro.
was
That,
fire, yo.
that 14 footer.
He used to
He
be
need to watch Dirk, yo.
dropping that joint, bro.
And then Dirk
If he
step
gonna
out
do
and
that.
the backbreaker threes pause. Like that's how he
Yeah.
would get you.
Yeah, if
he
he
just come
gonna
out
do
just
that,
firing threes. I'm
just-
like with
Nah,
no rhythm,
Dirk,
no rhyme,
legendary,
no nothing,
bro.
yo.
Talking about he hitting. What he said? He's shooting how many shots at practice? TNT was kind
Was it
of flaming him
1,000?
for that. It was
I
like
don't remember.
1,500 shots he was
something.
putting up every day or something like that.
Yo, get in the mid range. If he had a mid range game, he'd be unstoppable. He don't even need
Yeah.
a post game, a crazy post game.
He just be
I
shooting
just
wild
want him to
threes
go way harder in the paint.
and then doing step backs instead of just like, bro,
Disgusting. Yo.
right there, just go.
Cat
get in
deserve.
there.
I mean, Ant deserves better than that.
Yeah. And he's
needs
22
help.
though. You're gonna have people trying to bury him already more than
Yeah.
like it's like
They're
nah.
already going
He
at
shouldn't
him.
even be the best player
Stephen
in
A.
this league. Like
Stephen
Yeah.
A. was going at him, and
Was he?
I was tight. It's like, why you going at that young boy?
Dog, yo, think about it. He's 22. That's wild.
You about to play in the Olympics and go off. Yo. You gonna win a
he
gold
might
medal.
shake off, yo.
You gonna shake off.
He
in
be
the Olympics.
shaking off now.
What?
It's just he got to get consistent.
You think
with
Vince
knocking
Carter
shots
wilded out
down.
when he jumped over, son? What Ant about to do to somebody in
Yeah.
this joint?
Yo, somebody's
Yeah.
going.
It might be
Ain't gonna
three
be up
joints,
there.
3 bodies at one time.
Now
yo.
you know who's really
Man
going.
said,
Yo,
I wanna fly like
who's really
an
going to cook
eagle."
because he got a little extra rest too, and he mad. Yo, the Joker about to be.
Oh,
man. Yeah, he's gonna be
Yeah.
tight.
He's going to go crazy. In the
They
league.
might
Yeah,
make
he's
it.
gonna
Actually.
average
They actually
60.
might
I'm
make
scared
it.
of USA playing him. He gonna have one of those wild games, yo. Everybody on the team is just gonna be pumped up and
It's
just
a
be
few
hitting
guys
wide
like
open
that.
threes.
Yeah.
They're gonna be playing the best games of their life, yo. That's what's
Yeah.
gonna happen, yo.
That'd be
You gotta
hilarious,
watch out
but
for them, yo. Like
You do, especially in the Olympics, man. That Euro League is different.
Nah, they nice now. It's a
different.
lot of foreign players that's super duper nice.
especially
now.
if they
Like,
got
it
one
wasn't-
superstar, they be like, we just play. They literally are. They play their role. Yo.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they
yeah.
know
I
exactly
see, I
what they
move, I
need to do.
this, I
They
do
trying
this,
to
I do
win
that.
a gold medal,
Yeah,
and they're
yeah.
specifically trying to beat the U.S. in most of them cases.
Yeah.
So get them out.
Shoot,
of
like
there.
Luka
But them dudes-
and I think both of them. I think they both kind of mentioned And they also seem like the type. I guarantee you, winning a gold medal will mean more to them than the NBA finals.
Yeah.
I believe that.
I guarantee you, especially they beat USA and the gold medal. Like, bro, they're already like
That's country.
kings over there.
That's
actually
That's that country
immortalized,
stuff right there.
Yeah.
You got your country on your
Remember
back.
Manu?
It's crazy though how
Manu?
they could go pro so young in there. Cause I actually just watched it's a dude that be doing breakdowns of different players, but he did the Manu Ginobili thing. He was a pro at like 16.
Yeah.
In where was he from? Argentina?
Yeah. He ain't come over here till he was
Hardenstein.
like 26 or
Yeah.
I
something.
didn't know
But he
Hardenstein
was
was playing in
flying
Germany,
folks, bro.
Your boy, the center on y'all,
Hardenstein?
Hardenstein.
Oh, yeah.
He was in Germany
Hardenstein.
playing.
They say it multiple ways. I always get confused.
I never know.
Manu Ginobili
And
is
it blew
crazy,
my
though.
mind, and he's black.
He's black,
I
yeah.
had no idea.
That boy
That's
Hardenstein
a
is
mind
black.
blower right there, bro. He's got a black dad.
Really?
Like, respect
That's
that,
your
man.
boy
I didn't know that.
Hardenstein's black.
I had no idea, but
Kamal
shout
told me
out to
that,
him.
and then I saw an interview with him on your boy Brunson and them's podcast.
Oh, okay.
That podcast is really cool. I don't watch. I
It's
just
actually
watch
pretty
the
good.
clips.
It's kind of
It's
funny.
funny as hell.
It's kind of funny. The clips are funny. The long form is the long form. I'm not gonna say anything.
Mellow
disparaging.
podcast. I only see that, and they do long enough clips where I feel like I get a good.
Him and Marrow.
Yeah.
I like
the
that.
little.
I like
they had
that
Baron
too.
Davis on. I seen a bunch of those.
I was happy to
That
see
good.
Marrow doing something. You know what I mean? It's good to see that.
Mero. Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? But yo, as far as so it's looking like we can pretty much say it's the Mavericks versus the Celtics. Are we making picks this early?
I still think the Timberwolves might be able to pull it out, bro.
What? You think they're gonna win 4 games in a row?
They might.
That's not happening.
I want Ant to go Ultra Instinct and do something crazy.
It would take some kind
The
of.
only way it's
I don't even
happening
want to
is
say
if
it.
Luka-
That's I don't even want to say it.
Oh no, I
That's
don't want
the
nobody
only
to
way-
get hurt.
That's the
Yeah.
only way it happens.
Yeah,
If
that is
something
the
like
only
that
way it
happens.
happens.
There's no way they do
Yeah, all right. Well, no, I still want to see him do it.
4 games in a row would be insane.
Insane, yo.
That'll be one of
Rudy Gobert going to average 20 and 10.
Man,
I
that would be
hate seeing.
ridiculous.
I'm gonna get off this shit. I hate seeing him when he think he could do moves.
Oh my god,
He looks crazy.
he has no footwork.
He looks crazy. Luca looked at him crazy one time. Like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
Did you
But
see
he's
his
been
own
doing this all
teammate seeing him about
playoffs.
to get cooked by Luca with the step back 3? His own teammate was like,
Yo,
got his ass. And it was somebody showed the move without actually being in game. It was he did like 2 crossover joints in a step back. Killed that man, Rudy Gobert. He was
yeah. Nah, Luka.
that joint looked crazy, son. Barbecue chicken at the 3, bro.
Yeah.
He almost did
I
a
was like,
360
God
on him,
damn,
yo.
yeah. I was like, oh my God.
Nah,
Put him in the blender, yo.
Yeah,
Why
that
did
was
they
the
not
definition,
double
yo.
team, bro? Like, oh.
I don't understand why the NBA. I don't understand why they feel the need now in the NBA to literally switch every time. I don't think it's necessary.
You gotta understand scenarios, yo. We know who that man is, yo. That's Luca.
I watched that play and I was like, they're gonna
Nah,
switch
Luka
when
is
they do what's
crazy
the
as
name. But I
hell,
was
bro.
like, yo, just don't just fight over as best as I'd rather them on that one instead of Rudy getting the 1-on-1, try to fight over it, and I'd rather him go to the cup and see if we can
get the
defend him
leg.
at the cup instead of him shooting a 3 and winning the game. I don't understand, like, it's just a pet peeve of mine. I'm like, why do y'all feel the need in the NBA to switch on every goddamn thing, dog? Like, it didn't used to be like that, yo.
Man,
It used to
barbecue.
be. I know they said the offenses are more sophisticated, and I don't believe all of that to a certain extent. I'm like, yo, sometimes y'all just be lazy, yo.
Yeah.
Like, but whatever.
Got late in the game, my boy got cooked, bro. You know what I mean?
And Draymond, he really hate that man, yo.
Yeah, it's a personal beef.
It's
I don't know
getting a
what it
little
is
weird.
now.
But also, it's like he's just Draymond just be trying to be a bully, yo. You gotta confront a bully at a certain point. I think Rudy. I'm not trying to cite violence, but Rudy might have to. He might
Rudy
see
got-
that man, yo. The
Rudy-
first game they play next year, yo, because he
that-
just be doing it every game.
Yeah. Wasn't that last year where he
Weird.
got slapped by his own teammate? Rudy Gobert?
Rudy.
His own teammate slapped him.
Oh,
That could have been the year before.
He had
that.
a lot
But
of-
he's had a lot of bad moments.
Yeah, he also
Draymond
spread
choked
COVID
him
through his
out.
team.
The COVID thing?
Yeah.
I shouldn't have said it. You can't. That's another word.
Oh, for real?
I forgot.
You can't say that?
Yeah. I mean, because they think you spreading misinformation. It's a lot.
Oh, my bad. My
You know what I
bad.
mean, so that's another bad word, but but salute to Rudy, man. You got to get in the weight room, Come out here, elbow a few folks next year.
gotta
Yo.
at
Let
least-
them know,
Gobert
bro.
don't suck. He just
Dominate
been getting fried
somebody.
right
Draymond a hard.
He got to elbow Draymond specifically.
Yo, Mike, have you been seeing? Yo, he's been slandering this man on inside the NBA.
He literally
and
had him in a
online.
chokehold at one point.
Yeah,
That's
yo,
that's
nah, at some point you gotta
that's
confront
beyond
him.
anything. You got to
You
do
gotta-
I
something.
forgot about him getting
Yeah,
that was this
out.
year.
Yes.
Wow, yo.
And he's talking spicy
Yes.
about him on broadcast.
And then
now.
he gave Gafford like advice to get on air to get around some of the deep. I'm like, yo, what is going on?
Did y'all see that video? Did I send y'all the video? I think I just sent it to Desi. You saw when the guy was like throwing punches at the bag, then he started doing like the back arm joint. Like, I feel like that's how Rudy Gobert would fight, yo.
Definitely.
I gotta show you it, yo, so you can see what I mean.
I think
yo.
Rudy shook, yo.
Rudy's not a
should.
fighter, bro. He's just you know, I can see it. He's just one of them guys. Oh yeah.
That's how Rudy Gobert would fight, yo.
Throwing the crazy wild arm slang.
That's Rudy Gobert, yo.
Rudy got a swing on him.
Yeah, Rudy got to get in the weight room too, man.
Get in the weight
Kinda
room,
frail, yeah.
elbow somebody, dominate, dunk on somebody.
Somebody do gotta stop Draymond though, yo. I don't like when people just be bullying people. You already L'd him out, yo. Come on, yo. Have some respect, yo. He just doing that because he know he won't say nothing, yo.
It's a fact. He knows that.
Nah, he knows he's not gonna do nothing.
Yeah.
He knows that. You know,
He's like, Draymond, you really hurt my feelings back there, bro.
a lot of people chastise Draymond because he knows he can do that in the NBA, but they pull up his college football highlights.
Nah, but he be punching people. Like, he's an aggressive guy, so. I just don't like the dirty stuff. Like, Draymond is an unforgivable.
Stepped on Sabonis' chest.
No,
He's done a lot.
Two-hand jumped off, power jumped. How's he still on TV? I hate to cancel a man, but
No,
yo,
they really.
Nah, but you
and
gotta,
the claw in the eye is crazy.
what you
bro.
gotta realize too is Charles Barkley is on TV. Yo. Chuck was wild when he was playing.
But he tried to claw a few man's eyes out. Kicked a lot of people in the private parts.
Yeah, that's what people forget about the saga.
like, yo,
the nut kicking saga. Was
that
wild.
was not cool.
He had several of those.
He was wilding. He did that for like 6 games. It's
Breaking
like,
all
why-
type of man laws. Yo.
What are you doing?
The
How do
claw
your
in the
legs flail
eyeball
like
is
this?
unforgivable in the outside court, yo. Like, why would you
I
claw
don't
my
understand
eyeball,
how you
yo?
step on my chest and I don't swing on. I don't.
Yeah.
I don't
Sabonis,
understand
man,
these
he might
NBA
have
players.
caved
I be
him, man.
confused, yo.
Yeah.
He caved the chest in. He couldn't take it.
Cause if I couldn't fight, I would have just ran and like Goldberg speared him on the
Yeah,
court,
yo.
yo. Like
You gotta
something
do
gotta
something.
happen to
You
you,
just gotta
yo.
drastically
Something
happen.
has to happen, yo. If you can't fight, yo, at least go try to drop kick him or
Sabonis-
something.
Water boy him
Yeah.
there in the middle of the court.
I bet you he won't do it again. He'd be like, yo, there's repercussions for these things, yo. I hit my head on a chair, yo. Like, yo, it'll be crazy.
But that's what happens when they get rid of all the goons in the NBA.
Yeah.
The NBA don't want them around, and you got somebody who's teetering the line. It's like, dog, in the 90s, it'd have been a real fight.
Yeah, he would have fought a few times.
It'd have been
Even
a
in
real
the early
fight.
2000s, imagine he
Yeah.
tried that with Ron Artest,
Ben Wallace.
Ben
Well,
Wallace,
first of all, he wouldn't have did it with Ben Wallace.
Joe Jackson,
There's people that he doesn't do it with
He
now.
wouldn't have did it with Ben
He's not
Wallace.
gonna see that.
Zebo.
Yeah, it's not happening.
Zebo
Come
would
on.
hate that man alive.
Even like in his prime, Marc Gasol wouldn't have let that happen. Nene wouldn't have let that happen.
Marc Gasol, he looked like
Nene was wild.
Nene
though.
would
Didn't
not have let
almost
it. Yo, he
rip your
grabbed
boy
Jimmy Butler head.
off, yo.
Grabbed Jimmy Butler head like this. He couldn't do nothing, yo.
My bad, they
Man
said, this
said-
is my season.
Nigga was about to tear my man
My
skull
man,
off,
was-
yo. On
Yo,
some Mortal
I ain't gonna
Kombat
lie, I would be scared
fatality,
if
yo.
somebody grabbed my head like that and I really couldn't move, yo. He just straight
Yo, he almost ended that man out there.
put you on the. Get off me! Get off me!
Yeah, that would frustrate you.
Yo.
Nene was a big dude. Man.
Yeah, he was.
Nah, it was
You
a
could
lot
tell
of
he
guys that didn't
country
play that
strong.
though back then, yo.
That's
Like
Brazil, yo. He just,
it was a lot of dudes that ain't play back then. Even people try to hate on him. I bet you he wouldn't have did that to Joe Kim Noah in his prime. Joe Kim was like, yo, I'm not that athletic, but I will try to fight you out here right now, yo. Don't
Kim
play
was
with
wild.
me, yo.
Joe Kim was wild, man.
Don't play with me, yo.
yeah, I don't think he tried it with Al Horford in the finals. I ain't seen none of that neither.
Yeah, Al Horford, because Al
Horford seemed
Horford
like
from
a
that era.
distinguished killer, yo. Like,
Al
Definitely
Horford from
end
that
him,
era,
yo.
yo.
like he had
Ain't he
to
from the
drink
Dominican
wine.
Republic or something like
Yeah,
that?
Yo,
They
he
ain't
looked
gonna
like
fuck
he
around,
looked
yo.
like the black version of Hitman, yo.
That's
They
too
just
close
gotta
to
put the
Haiti, yo.
barcode
He
on
done
his
end
head.
that man, yo. That's way too close to Haiti. for you
They
to
he
play
gonna
around,
rub
man.
alcohol on the
Gotta
back of his head. It's
survive.
gonna be a barcode back there, yo. He gonna be an
That
agent.
nigga
yo.
42 still hitting threes,
Yeah.
yo.
He had like 20 something the other night.
Yo, what the hell
That's
is going
crazy.
on?
I respect him though, because yo, that's
He might
that's work
actually-
for that age.
He might slide into the Hall of Fame.
He could.
Especially if
I
they
would
win-
agree with
if
it.
they
It's
win
been
the
a
chip, he
long
gonna get in.
time.
If they win
I'd
the chip,
agree.
he's definitely gonna get in.
He's got a long
because he's
standing
played a long time.
longevity,
His
yo.
numbers have been compiling, so he'll have certain numbers. And
He's
then,
always
and
in
then
a
he's
playoff
had
squad.
a bunch of All-Star appearances. He'll slide in.
Yeah, I agree with it.
If they win, he's definitely gonna slide in. He won't be first ballot, but he'll squeak in there at some point.
People forget about them Atlanta teams, yo, when he was on them.
Yeah,
games.
man, he was one of the core
Playing
four.
with Braun against Braun and them.
Yeah, they just couldn't. Yeah,
Could
that
not
was-
get past Braun. and them,
Nobody
yo.
got past.
Fucking Braun, man. No, man, but where else we going with the sport? Anything
I
else
did
in
want to
sports
bring up
land?
something random. It kind of pertains to sports and a little bit to music, but I did pick this Funko Pop for a reason. I saw Young Moose was with Woody Harrelson, yo, on Instagram, yo, and then he posted, he was like Billy Hoyle. And I'm like, yo, that's cool, bro.
Woody's the man.
Yeah.
He is. He was hilarious.
That's mad random Woody Harrelson to be hanging with Young Moose, yo.
He just be outside.
Kanye just gave him a shout out.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
mad
Like, so he
random.
be clearly moving and shaking
Yeah.
behind the scenes. I don't
Salute to
know.
him, man. Salute to him on that one. But I guess if we want to go with like a little bit of the movie vein, a little bit, they do have Baki versus Kengan Ashura coming out.
I'm ready.
On June 6th.
I'm ready.
It's a movie.
Who beats Yajiro Hanma though?
I don't know, bro. I'm interested to see where they take this because it's only an hour. It's like 106 minutes, so it's a little over an hour.
It's gonna be nonstop fighting. It's gonna probably be like how Baki that
It's a
first
tournament.
season was, where it just was
Some
back to
kind
back
of
to back.
tournament. I'm interested to see how they even combine the worlds together. That's what I'm looking forward to see what they do to bring them together to have this happen.
Only thing with me is, I guess it is some guys that's overpowered on Baki, but I feel like on Kengan and Ashura, some of them are like super overpowered, bro. Like when he do the like heart. Well, I guess if his well, no, my Baki be doing crazy stuff too.
They
now I
all
think
do,
about
bro.
it. Yeah.
They all be doing some wild stuff on there, bro. I can't wait.
Yeah, it's anime. It's gonna be hard. It's gonna be
Cannot
hard.
wait to see what they bring to us. But Netflix, I brought that up because that's on Netflix. Netflix put out a film with Jennifer Lopez called Atlas. It's an action film. Whoa,
Really bad?
really bad.
Is it like sci-fi?
I believe
Full future sci-fi, cyberpunk kind of dystopian world reality type joint? AI essentially takes over and then becomes a terrorist.
iRobot.
Yes.
Okay.
The terrorist ends up escaping from Earth before he ends up getting captured or stopped by the forces that are now standing up against him. And now the AI was created by Atlas, who is Jennifer Lopez's character. Her mom created the AI. And then Atlas messed up, talked to the robot, was like, my mom's paying too much attention to you. How can I become smarter? And the AI robot tricked her to put the little earpiece on so he could sync up with the rest of the world and now take over. And he completely took over. He was killing a lot of people. He was going ham. He was a full-on terrorist.
AI robot?
Yeah.
Okay.
He escapes off Earth, gets to another planet. He's gone for 28 years. They end up coming up with new AI that's more synchronized now on both ends. Not just on one end. It's now synced on both ends. So the AI has like an identity and the people have an identity with it.
Yo.
J-Lo plays an analyst for the army, I guess, at the time. Whatever this army is. I'm not going into full details. This is spoiler alert. I'm
No, I
giving
like
up
the
this whole
breakdown.
thing. 28 years later, they figure out there was a sleeper cell that stayed behind on Earth, and there's this one robot. It's a black dude. He's actually kind of cool. I'm not going to lie. He's kind of big, bulky guy.
Swole robot?
Gets to fighting on this scene.
Wait,
It's
he's
kinda
a swole black AI
swole
robot?
AI robot that was
Okay.
created by the AI that was unleashed by Jennifer Lopez's mom in this movie. And
Was Jennifer Lopez a robot too?
no. They they catch him and they find out that they are off world. They're going to now go try to attack him. J-Lo feels like, no, I need to go on this mission, but she's not a ranger. The rangers are the only ones that can go in these robots that they have that they can use to fight against the AI.
Wait a minute, this is the same universe as Will Smith and his son, yo. It's a ranger.
getting
a
there.
ranger.
Yeah,
Yo, that
she's
movie
not a
was
ranger.
ass,
She's just
bro.
an analyst. That was a
What
terrible
was
film.
that?
That was a terrible guy.
Remember he had to like stab himself with like the joint because he was poisoned and
After
He was
Earth.
trying to talk. Yeah,
That's the worst movie of all time, yo.
That might have been. Will Smith has had a.
No, they
few bad ones.
finessed us. That was Jaden Smith's first feature film, and they put Will Smith in, and he got hurt in the first 5 minutes,
Nah,
and
that
he
wasn't
just
his
laid
first
around.
film. He was in.
he was in The
Pursuit of
Karate Kid.
Happiness, yo.
I mean, first feature film though, like where he was like the main character,
You
pretty
mean-
much.
I mean, he was kind of a main. He was like.
In The Pursuit of Happiness, that was
They
beautiful.
both had the same. They both
Yeah, it
had
was a
the
great
same.
film.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, it
That
was
like
movie
one of the
still
best
gets
films.
me to this day, yo.
I've never
I be
watched
crying
it.
watching it.
I've
yo.
only watched it one time.
Sometimes I rewatch it. Yeah,
I refuse to watch it again. It's too much.
You gotta
I like
watch
it because it
bro.
make you grateful. Like, bro,
It's too much
when
depression.
shit happens, bro, you got to be grateful.
Nah,
yo.
that scene in the train station.
That got everybody.
I don't need that.
was
I don't need that. But to continue on, J Lo and them as they're heading to the planet. First off, she warns them and says, because they want to just capture the AI terrorist so they can study his code to see where it went wrong and hopefully not repeat it again, is what they say. But truthfully, they probably want to weaponize it. That's usually what the military wants to do. But before the trip, she says, if y'all try to bring him back, he's going to kill everybody. Yo, she goes into the room, visits, meets all the Rangers that have been training for years with these robots, bro. It's like 15 of them in this scene. And my lady, as we're watching the movie, she was like, half these people gonna die. She knew immediately, at least half these people gonna die.
She hit the 21 Savage.
Fam,
These
they
niggas gonna
take
die.
off, they go to the planet, they get to the planet. 5 minutes before they're supposed to exit the craft, she's like, yo, y'all can't exit. He always knows ahead of time what's gonna happen. He plays chess moves talking about the AI terrorists.
Yeah.
And lo and behold, they start getting attacked by big beams of shots from the planet. It's clearly because the AI man knew what was going on.
Okay.
She could have told them this
Yeah,
from the
like,
get,
in
that
the
he has
beginning,
a
like, bro.
predictive kind of AI in his mind, so it may not be good to just attack frontal like this.
See, I think
but
in
she
a
did
lot
not.
of sci-fi films, they write as it goes.
She did not. So
Like, you
they
wouldn't check
end up
that.
jumping out. Everybody in robots. They have to put J-Lo in a robot.
Is the CGI
Mind you,
good?
no. Mind you that the
How do you
ship
use AI for that?
the ship has been getting
CGI
shot.
is
They
bad,
in
too.
space. How is she still alive? She has no face mask on. She's in space. She's just hanging on to a paw to stay alive.
they getting
So
all
I'm
hot.
already upset. I'm getting hot. You know, I was like,
Wait,
this
she
is-
was out of space?
they were in space to get to the other planet. They shooting at them from space. And while they in space, the ship is getting blown up. J-Lo is hanging on. The Sterling K. Brown, is that his name? The actor?
Yeah.
He saves her because he synced with his robot, throws her into a robot, so she ends up falling out of the spaceship. As they're falling down, every single one of those Rangers that have trained for years in these robots dies. All of them,
Except J-Lo.
except for J-Lo and Sterling K. Brown.
Typical. Typical.
They wasted 16 different niggas in this one scene showing how they was all synced up and they didn't agree with J-Lo. And all of them died immediately. J-Lo is not even synced with this robot. She has no idea how to work the technology or anything.
And she's just a master.
The rest of the film, they spend trying to get to the rescue thing. And I'm not going to go into full details of the whole planet because that was enough for me right there.
Sounds bad.
She ends up ultimately syncing with the robot, and the 100% synchronization unleashes her abilities to work the robot.
This sound like Power Rangers or something, yo.
She becomes like the ultimate ranger, yo. It's like, why is she so nice? She's never been a ranger. She was an analyst her whole life, so she has no idea how to fight. Why does she know how to fight now?
Yeah.
Terrible movie. Just absolute They kill the AI. Well, they take his CPU, and the military ends up getting it back, and they're studying it right now. You could clearly see that they were probably going to try to make a second one, but I think while they were making this film, they realized
They
how
probably was
bad
like, this is bad. yo.
I don't know, dog.
That's
I
true.
think if I'm not mistaken,
Yo.
they said it's the #1 movie on Netflix.
It's got to be because people hate
Sheesh.
watching it. Yo. It can't be because it's a good film. It's one of
Nah,
the
some
worst
people
movies
be
ever.
liking stuff
Allegedly-
that's not that good.
Allegedly, I read it had like $100 million budget.
Word. And the CGI was bad? Well, you probably got paid J-Lo some chicken.
Exactly.
It all went to J-Lo and Sterling K. Brown.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
And
definitely got
the
paid
little
J-Lo
bit
some
of
chicken.
AI they had in it, it was too choppy for it to be $100 million budget.
It's crazy.
I don't want to see no choppy.
And go to
AI, bro.
Netflix too, like, dog, they're not doing wild promos crazy like if it's supposed to be in a theater or nothing like that. I told you, yo, US be pocketing money. Remember, yo, what exposed it? That Godzilla -1, yo.
Yes.
That movie didn't cost much of anything.
And that
Phenomenal.
movie was
Won best
amazing.
graphics. It was fire. Like the money.
Amazing.
They exposed a lot of stuff. The money people just be pocketing and changing.
Yeah, man. Yeah, they did terrible with that. And I wish I was somewhere I could take back the time that I spent on that movie, to be honest with you. But there's no way I can do that, man.
Like
I just
Zay
thought I
said
should
before
bring
the
it to
pod,
y'all.
yo, sometimes you gotta get a bad movie in every now and again, yo. I definitely do that, yo.
Yeah.
Often, yo.
It's good to do that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I forgot which one I saw recently that was really bad outside of that one. But I did catch Civil War, too. Civil War was actually pretty decent. That wasn't bad. I think
Okay.
it was a good,
I'm gonna watch
solid
it soon.
film. I'm not going to give that away. I want people to see that. So I'm not going to give that one away.
Our Robot was hard, yo. I know that's kind of
Only thing that was phony is like the robot was so much more powerful than Will Smith. It's like, bro, this kind of phony, bro.
I mean, it's a robot.
But Will Smith had the robot arm, yo.
Yeah.
You hating. Will was
bro,
semi-powerful.
you watch it, yo. You gonna be like, how did this nigga survive? My bad. How did
He
this
was
man
half
survive?
robot. He was part robot.
He was part.
I thought he just had the arm.
He was part robot,
I
bro.
don't know, yo. That it might have went to his bloodstream.
It was
but
just the arm.
It's got to sync with your brain. How your
it's
arm
gotta do
moving?
something, yo.
How your arm
So
moving?
he had cybernetic
That
blood.
little blue stuff went up in his body or
It's
something.
in your veins,
Oh, the
brother.
It had
cybernetic
to have, yo.
blood.
Think about Iron Man. Even when he just had the chest joint, the joint
Yeah.
started going up in his stream, even though it was poisoning him.
Yeah.
Come on, man. Once you become a cyborg, you're not a regular human no more, yo.
Yeah, shout
And
out
he was
Tony
tight about
Stark for
that.
being Iron Man. And I feel like now with the X-Men 97, they're going to be able to jump into any bag they want. He's definitely going to be Iron Man again, yo.
Probably.
Somehow, in a random universe where
Give him
he...
$100 million.
Yeah, where somebody else put the glove on instead of him.
You think they bring back Terrence Howard?
I wish they would.
Yo.
Yo. I really wish.
They should bring back
And
Terrence
I
Howard.
love Don Cheadle's
Alternate
my guy,
universe
but
Terrence
I like
Howard.
him.
Alternate
way more.
universe Terrence Howard is Tony Stark, bro.
That's what I'm saying. Bring him
What's
back as
crazy
Tony.
is I
man.
honestly think if he would have remained the War Machine character, I think he would have.
It would have
He
been
might have had a movie.
fire.
Yeah, he
Or at
would have
least
had a
a
movie.
show.
It would have been
No,
fire.
this
That'd
because
have been
Don
a show.
Cheadle's fantastic, but I just don't like him as much as what.
And Don Cheadle, his acting style
Machine.
is
I
not
said War
believable.
Machine.
No, I like him in
No,
it.
he
I
is
like
actually
him,
great.
but I just-
Don't
I like
say
him.
that. He's good in it.
What's so crazy is Terrence Howard, how he acts, and even
be up
Robert
there. Come on,
Downey.
Mike.
Their personalities to me linked up so well. A
little bit better
Like
than
they would have
that.
been able to like. It would have been a lot of fantastic moments if they were both like really, really still in that joint together, yo.
Yeah.
They could bring him back, yo. Just
They should bring him back.
yo.
I want him to come back now.
Terrence Howard, yeah.
Hopefully that get him off for talking that crazy shit on Joe Rogan. And
Yo, that's why I said he's Tony Stark, yo.
Yo, he looked wild.
Yo, he figured it all out, Rich.
He's
All
gonna
right.
come back as Tony Stark. Why?
That's what Mike
That's what I
said.
said,
Yo,
yo.
alternate
That's what he
reality.
said.
Yo, that might be the name, yo.
I tweeted that earlier. I was like,
Iron
yo,
Man.
I was
That
like,
joke be
I said, yo,
And he's
Terrence
older
Howard
now.
is Tony
It's
Stark,
perfect, yo.
T. Howard is Iron Man.
Yeah.
That's the name of
Iron
this
Man.
episode.
Yeah, bro.
That's fantastic, yo. Please, Marvel, listen
Yeah.
to us.
Yo,
Get the word
know what we
out.
need to do though? We really need to sit down with that Wolverine and Deadpool and try to all see that around the same time because I'm really excited about that.
Yeah, I'm down.
And it's supposed to. They
We
say
haven't
X-Men
done that since
97
the-
is supposed to be tying into like all of that. Granted, I didn't see the main villain.
Apocalypse was in. Oh, you mean in the X Men?
because they said that the main villain from X-Men is.
It's supposed to be Charles Xavier's sister.
Oh, really?
Yeah, the one that allegedly died in the womb or something like that, but she kept
Oh.
her spirit, like she had the telekinetic powers to basically transfer her spirit into some other person or entity. It's supposed to be her.
Oh.
Yeah. One of them. I don't know if that's gonna be the main boss, but she's that one that you see in there, the bald-headed woman that you see in there.
I didn't know that was Charles Xavier's sister.
You know, that's heavy spoilers in them. They gave me that info.
Oh.
Salute to heavy spoilers. All them guys, they be tapped into the comics. They be known.
Yeah.
Like,
I think they just going to do a lot of jumping around though. Because you know how
Oh, yeah.
X-Men 97
Yeah.
ended.
Yeah.
It's clearly going to be just the TVA and we just going wherever we need it for this mission.
yeah, I'm
It's
excited.
It's going to be a bunch of
Storylines.
random stuff.
Well,
I'm
I know
excited.
Fantastic Four is like that's set in stone.
Yeah.
They about to. That's really like they're gonna do Avengers, but really Fantastic Four is I think the way they're gonna lead
Yeah.
everything else into the new joint. They putting a lot of energy, and they should. Like they could do so much, yo.
I think they trying to branch them off on
Celestials,
who's going to be around
Galactus
who.
gonna be around. It's gonna
Yeah.
be crazy.
Because you noticed in X-Men 97, they threw in a couple of random characters that have nothing to do with the X-Men. Like, I think Daredevil popped up a couple times. obviously Captain America,
Black Panther was in there too.
Black Panther, the Hulk.
Please don't, make sure Silver Surfer is as tough as he's supposed to be. Yo.
Bro,
all I'm saying, get the right
Fantastic
actor.
Four could have been decent. They just overcomplicated it, and he
actor,
was like
bro.
I'm just being Earth and living
He was
life.
ridiculous, yo. I hated him.
Yeah, he sounded like
a
one of them
terrible
dialogues off of Prometheus.
And
Granted,
then
that
they
movie was
made-
great. I love
They
that
made
movie.
Galactus like that big cloud. I didn't like that, bro. Like Galactus had like a bodily form. Like,
Yeah.
I want to see that. What did he look like? Galactus was in that joint.
Huge, yo.
He was a world. He just was a world eater in that
Yeah.
movie.
Still, nothing was worse than that Fantastic Four with Michael B. Jordan, though. Like
still
it looked
ain't
like
this.
I
it
seen
looked like somebody made
5
that.
minutes.
Don't watch it. It's not even worth
bro.
it.
People
they-
be saying it's like one of the worst movies
It's
ever
so
made. Like,
No, the
bad.
CGI is crazy because I think it came out like 2012, 2013. Bro, the
Sorry.
CGI looks like
Well, yeah, that was just I think what was it Fox at the Fox, right?
Yeah.
and they were just making a movie to
Or
keep the
Sony?
rights.
Is
That's
it
li-
Sony and Fox?
I get them mixed. I think
don't
it was.
know. It's
I
one
don't
of
know.
them.
Either way,
It was
they-
that other one.
Yeah, they were just making the movie just because they had to make a movie, so they could still have all the rights, however it's supposed to be done.
Yeah, they did
So it
that
really
bad.
was just a rush job. They're like they just put it together real fast.
That did
Ultra
that
Cheeks.
bad, bro. And then let's get into that music vein a little bit. I wanted to talk a little bit about the fact that J. Cole released this verse on a song called Grippy.
Oh,
I heard it.
Heard people was talking crazy. About
But know what it is? It's from that
I
other
listened to a
song.
little bit of it, and I turned.
It's that he basically trying to jump on the wave, like you know that song got an attitude when it's bad because I'm mad at you,
Listen.
and everybody keep doing the little dance move when they
Listen,
be like that
understand
little
what you're saying,
New
but-
York drill, but the smooth is coming in because Ice Spice jumped on that other joint.
He just solidified the fact that like, he's doing bad in my book right now. It's getting
Yeah.
the PG hate levels for me, yo, and you know that's big.
people saying the fall off is a real thing.
It's a
right
real
now.
thing. He's showing it because that was bad.
He's still nice. I think he should just get in his bag, like get some like old soulful beats, like how normal,
Yes.
and then just
Go
go
back and do
crazy.
that. I don't
Give
wanna
us
hear
something
that,
with like
bro.
with a mean sample over it. That everybody used to love that J. Cole. Just get back in that bag, yo.
But again, I'm old, bro. So I don't want to sound old because I sounded old when I was cooking 4 bats on here. I went back
Four
and
Bats
listened.
hard, bro.
I did not like how old I was sounding when I was talking about 4 bats on here. I apologize about that. But he is tough. He has some tough joints on there. And but this, I don't know, man. I don't know about this move by J. Cole. I didn't like it. Oh, he felt like the old
Actually,
man trying to
I
get
thought
there.
it wasn't bad.
The
He
Grippy
tried to
verse?
catch you for the first off, getting on Grippy as a 30-plus-year-old man is kind of
almost
crazy.
40.
But like, yeah.
Yo,
He nearly 40.
he's
Yeah, like
eclipsing
yo, I'm
40.
not trying to get on the Grippy track, yo. But I mean, his verse wasn't trash, and I got what they was trying to do, like the New York drill. But like, you gotta think, like Ice Spice and them, what she like 24, 23? Like, yo,
Exactly.
they kids, bro.
Understand your lane, brother.
Or not kids, young adults.
He
Like,
didn't jump
when
on
you a
Lil
mature
Pump's
grown
joint.
man, yo.
He wasn't jumping on Lil Pump. He was talking. He was trying to spit knowledge to Lil Pump in them.
Yeah.
Now you going to try to become the youth now? I don't want to hear that.
Yeah,
It's
you know,
nasty.
the thunder is crying, the lightning
Yeah,
is
what
crying,
happened?
the storm is coming.
The boogeyman really popped out and showed niggas. Yo, he really did. Yo, he's got guys frightened now.
Yeah.
They don't know what to do.
Nah, it's so
this
crazy.
is going back to antics that he was doing
It's
on that
because-
first album. I hated that
But
first
you gotta
album.
think
yo.
how
I
scary.
didn't like that.
But you gotta think how scary what Kendrick did is to like the whole industry. Because like first
The
off,
boogeyman, bro.
Kendrick is the quote unquote woke therapy artist. He dropped the hit of the year. Like this shit is a slapper, yo. Still to this day, like if you. People like, yo, you played Not Like Us, I played it out. I'm like, yo, that joint still bang out. It still slide to me, yo.
You can definitely put it on at any time.
Bro, and the
Euphoria.
verses is still hard.
Euphoria is tough.
Euphoria is crazy.
played
I
that
still listen to that now. Euphoria a lot. It comes on in the
I believe you
rotation.
see too bad.
I don't give a fuck about your hang.
No, he was
Ain't
going
the way that you
berserk
are,
on
the
that.
way that you- I ain't the way that you
He-
act.
He
He
was
said, I believe you see too
absolute
bad
berserk
Jones,
Jones.
bro. That's crazy.
So yeah, it was very
What's
disappointing.
crazy is so crazy. This whole after this last couple months, it had. I told you the BBL Drizzy might be the best diss out of everything. Drake had to even rap over the beat.
Yeah.
Couldn't deny it. It was an undeniable slap.
That's cause like, yo, well, never mind, to each his own. But a man getting a BBL is crazy, yo. I don't understand the point, yo. I get being insecure about your stomach, yo. Just work
people
out
got
a little bit.
I mean, they got the box back like that.
It's all right, yo. I promise. Ask
Can I
women.
get to the
Ask women, yo. They still will like you,
yams?
yo. If you was Drake and could sing like Drake and make hits like him, you could be fat if you wanted to, yo. Like, yo, relax, yo.
Ross terrible.
You don't need a BBL, yo.
Ross started it out. It was a rumor.
He said he was wearing the funny clothes, yo. That was one of the best things he
And I
said.
started
yo.
looking at it. I was like, you know what? I did think
The
the
free
outfits was a little
fit,
crazy.
I look
Jeez.
back, yo. You gotta wear the tight fitting joints, bro. And Ross knows that.
The BB, yo, it's just I couldn't, cause yo, you gotta really get surgery to get that, yo. Like somebody has to like cut into you.
Drizzy.
That joint is bad.
Drizzy. Yo, and then salute to you, bro. Sometimes I don't be listening to your suggestions, but Kamaya,
Yeah.
I really like that joint. Figuring out my emotions. There's some
Yeah.
slaps on there, yo.
All player vibes. All player
I like it a lot,
vibrations.
bro.
She's the coolest in the game, yo. And she's
She's
you know,
cold.
people find
So
that underrated
smooth.
thing like too often. They be like,
Yeah.
yo, man, people know that person.
Yeah.
Like Kamaya's like legit. Like
She's-
people know her, but
she's
she's
cold,
still like
bro.
wild underrated. She makes
Super
better
underrated.
music than a lot of people out. Not just chicks. Like
Nah,
women.
that one joint Rich
Like,
put me
a
on with
lot
that.
of people.
I'm so uptown with it. East Oakland up down with it. Yo,
She's
I was
cold,
like,
bro.
yo, this joint is fire, bro.
She's cold, bro. You know what I mean? So that was a good
She
one.
should get way more love.
And she just seemed cool. I don't know, but I've seen enough to be like, man, she just seemed like somebody who's probably cool to hang around.
Is it
with, yo.
because she? Never mind. I won't say. Don't want to be controversial, but I feel like she should be much bigger than she is. I got to look at her videos and see if she's promoting certain things that are promoted with most artists. Because I'm like, she be talking fly stuff, can sing, can rap. Everything is like
It's a bop.
a bop.
Yeah.
She should be more popular than she is.
I don't know why she isn't more popular. Because honestly,
But maybe she is. Like Zay said, maybe we just don't.
And the
know.
West
She's
Coast,
not
maybe.
Like,
in the West
I
Coast,
know
maybe.
she got to be killing it in the
I'm
West.
pretty
Coast.
sure she's
San Fran. She's from what's she from? Oakland. She from
Oakland. Yeah, because I got a homegirl from Sacramento and she definitely knows of her.
I gotta imagine out
In
in
the
that area,
camp.
the Bay Area, I would assume that she's going ham out there. So,
I ain't gonna lie. The first
I do
time
agree that
She still should be
more
way
mainstream.
bigger.
I
Yeah,
will
because
say
she's
something.
more. Well, I ain't going to me, she's more talented than a lot of real
The
popular
first
people
time
right now.
I heard her. I'm gonna give them a lot of credit. Was this just like probably close to a decade now. 92Q. Like one time in the morning,
Really?
they played a song from her, and that's how I found it. I was like, this song is hard. I don't know who this is.
Nah,
Found it
she
out,
fire.
and the rest was history. And that was years ago.
And
They
she
was
can
on
still
it, bro.
rap. She can rap too. And the singing is good.
But hey,
Yeah.
people gotta get on it, man. Again, that's figuring out my emotions. If you haven't tapped in with that, it's fire. And then our boy dropped.
Yeah. Dark Times, Vince Staples.
Yeah, what'd you think about that?
I'm be honest, I was a little disappointed because I love Vince Staples by Vince Staples and Ramona Park broke my heart. It's still a good project. It's still really good. Don't get me wrong, but like those two are like in my top albums in the last like probably 5 to 6 years. And I feel like I get it now because I watched the interview and he said that was his last album on that contract that he was on.
Which one?
I guess whoever he signed to now, he had a however many album deal, and this is the last one
Dark
on that
Times
deal.
is the last one.
Yeah, so he like,
Now
all
I
right,
get
I'm gonna
that
just
track,
hurry up
Free
and
Man,
drop
then.
this and get out of here.
I get the track Free Man then. Free Man makes
Yeah,
a lot
because
of
it's
sense
like
now.
basically it was his last joint on his deal, and he like, yo,
I do agree. It's not the best ones out of the
yeah,
last
and it's
three
like
that
it
come
was
out.
shorter. It was like it wasn't bad though.
It's not bad at all by any means. There's some slaps on it. I
That
like
Can't
that
Stop
one.
the Devil or Can't Knock the Devil is like
Shame
my
on
favorite
the
one.
Devil.
Shame on the Devil, yeah.
I wanted to see
Shame
go
on the
independent.
Devil.
Free Man was tough.
He should.
Radio is tough.
He should. If Vince Staples dropped the album with The Alchemist, it would be like it would be up there with like Alfredo with Freddie Gibbs and The Alchemist. Like it would be like.
But the
really,
name
really
of it is
popular.
Dark Times. So I mean, this could, like you said, this is just that last release that he had to get off the.
He
that
said it
joint.
on a
like
what's
it.
the bald head like I think he like Australian dude with the glasses, older guy. He always get all the fire artists on there, but he was interviewing Vince Staples and Vince was like, "Yo, this was my last album on that deal I was on." So he had a 3 or 4 album deal, and he was like, "Yo, I'm gonna just knock this one out real quick."
It was, like you said, solid project. I enjoyed that one that has like that the New Orleans something there from the New Orleans last time.
Yeah.
That joint hard.
Hey, it's still hard, but it's just like with Mick Jenkins' album, like
Can't compare Mick.
Schoolboy Q's album. It's like I just expected Even Buddy's album, like I expected like a little bit, you know, that upper echelon type music.
I get it.
But I was in my West Coast bag. It's called members only. Big Sad 1900 and Blue Flag
Big
1900.
Sad that.
Bro.
Well, it's
hey,
another one. Blue Flag. You said 1900.
Blue Flag 1900. That's his man. And they be rap. No, this is fly,
the names,
bro.
I love the names.
It's
yo.
clearly the like block. I would assume.
Yeah, Big Sad.
1900.
And, yeah, 1900.
I'm not
like I
going.
said,
Hey,
that
let me
block.
stop.
I don't
trying to
know.
figure things out. Let me stop.
I don't know.
Let me
I'm a
just hear what he got.
civilian, bro.
Let me hear what he got, bro.
But it's fire, bro. It's really, really a fire project. I'll let y'all hear after part. You gonna be like, this sounds like something Mike would be listening to.
Yeah, man. Yeah, and I wasn't really up on anything else music wise. Did we miss anything? R&B side. Have y'all listened? My boy hit me up. My boy Mike told me about this. Salute to him. He said, what's his name? Goddamn. On the R&B side of the game, my boy just came out with that album recently. Shit. Bryson Tiller. Bryson Tiller's joint. He said that joint is really good. Have y'all listened?
I haven't listened to
Bryson
Bryson Tiller in
That's a good
years.
It's a good one.
Yeah.
I haven't listened to Bryson Tiller in a minute. When did he drop?
No
It was recent. It was this year.
This is like
This is like a
maybe
few months ago.
a month and a half or two
Yeah.
ago, maybe.
Oh,
2
shout
months
out
ago
Bryson
now.
Tiller.
Yeah, I'm gonna check it out.
He started a wave low key,
I
like,
I spoke about it.
or was a
That's
part
fine.
of
I
the
don't think
wave
so.
that was starting.
I don't know. We kind of tapered off of
Maybe
music.
I mentioned that I listened to it.
Yeah, it
I
could have
think
been
maybe
off
mentioned
pod.
I
It
think you
wasn't on
did.
the podcast.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
sure.
it. Good project.
Yeah.
Oh, and then I saw my man Jordan Bryant been working
Oh, yeah,
and cooking
yeah,
on
yeah.
some stuff.
Yeah, he got
too.
another track next
I saw
week,
it.
I think.
Yeah, you just.
I'm excited.
He just
I'm
dropped
one of them
one, too.
types. I didn't told you about like artists and stuff. I like the singles and stuff, but I usually try to wait for whatever's coming out. That's what I
Yeah.
did with this Vince Staples joint. I was like, I'm gonna chill. But I have been listening to the Jordan Bryant joint.
Yeah, he classical with it.
Salute to him on that.
Yeah.
Continue the fight, good brother. And I'll keep rapping.
Oh yeah, we got episode 211, Coach Class Pod. Continue like rating 311. Continue like rating and subscribing on on all platforms. We
Every
appreciate
week.
the engagement.
Rest in peace.
Your boy Jack
Yeah, we
Boy
always
came
gotta
out
say
with a
rest in
new
peace to Big
album.
Reese.